Okay. All right, folks. I know y'all been seeing me do 2 exercises for the last couple weeks, couple years, whatever. Little demonstration for anyone that can't like fully get out there yet. You don't have the strength. You don't believe it. You have the strength. Buy one of these ab rollers. You're gonna go up against the wall, right? Go up against the wall and just like going halfway out there, right? Back in the squeeze, right? Back in, squeeze. Right? You want to tighten the abdominal through the entire exercise, but when you come in, we'll do like a crunch, right? Squeeze. Crunch, squeeze the abs. Right? So now, as you get stronger, you'll be able to go further and further out with this, right? So here. Right? Crunch. Right? As you get used to this movement and this exercise, strengthen your lower back. Obviously, the core and the abs is going to be stronger. But yeah, if you can't, just go up against the wall. You know, you'll be able to find out how strong you are with this exercise, right? How strong your lower back is, your abdominal, how strong all of it is, right? Go out the wall, come in and squeeze. Squeeze on the wind, right? Squeeze. Squeeze, right? That is how he's going to help you. That's what's going to help you get a little stronger, get your back, your lower back stronger, get the abdominals right, start giving you that beach body, right? Because at the same time, this is working on your shoulders, a little bit of triceps. Like you're getting almost a full upper body workout with this one exercise, right? It's one equipment, almost a full upper body workout. Just doing this. All right. Now, I want to try to go a little bit further out. Go a little bit further. Go about 75% of the way, right? Show you guys that right here. You're about 70% of the way. Like I said, guys, we're just joining in. If you try to do the ab roller, and this is something you're trying to do, I would say if you're not strong enough, start up against the wall. There's a wall in front of me here. Start behind the wall. Go as close to it as you want, or further away you think you are. Right now, I'm about 50% away from the wall. I'll show you guys what 50% looks like to the wall. So the wall is balancing you, preventing you from falling on your face, right? That's what that's there for. If you don't think you're strong enough, don't attempt this exercise without some support in front of you, okay? So here's 50%. When you go out, hit the wall, come in, squeeze, right? You want to do like a crunch mid-here, right? No. Got crunch mid-here, right? Right? And you do that, try to do anywhere between 8 and 10 of those per set. You do that for about, I'd give it a week, right? If you're just starting at 25%, give yourself 1 week of doing each 25%. So 25% you start for 1 week, 50% you at the second week, 75% you at the third week, and within a month's time, I'd say about 3-4 weeks, you'll be able to do this ab roller exercise. No matter how fat you are, no matter how big your stomach is, no matter what, you do it 25%, 50%, 75%, 100%. Take your time, do it weekly, do it every day, right? 50%. You get the wall in front of you to stop you from falling, right? See it? Can't go any further. Crunch on the way in. Crunch on the way in, right? All right. So that's 50%. Plan to show y'all 75% too. That's just mine anyway. how far away this is. That's close to like 80. All right. So now this is about 75%. And what 75% is from my body length, it's basically me on my knees, and I can reach and touch the wall, right? I can reach and touch the wall without straining, right? Just reach and touch the wall without straining. That's 75%. All right? There we go. Hit the wall, crunch on the end. Hit the wall, crunch on the end. Hit the wall, squeeze, right? That's what y'all hear me talking about. Squeeze. Squeezing the abdominal. Squeeze, right? Squeeze. Squeeze. And guys, take your time. Perform the technique right. Get the technique down right. Any exercise you're doing, get the technique right. You get the technique right, you ain't got to worry about how much you do in a set. Any exercise you're doing, you get the technique right, you don't got to worry about your sets, how many you're doing. You do them until it hurts, right? That's what we're doing. All right. That's 75, that's 25, 50, and 75% of the ab roller wheel. Now, I'm going to go full extension, show you guys what 100% looks like. And you can accomplish this within a month. Less than a month's time, you can get this too. You could definitely get this in less than a month's time. See that? Full extension. Go back up a little bit right here so you can see. Right? Full extension. Ain't squeezing on the end. Full extension, crunch. Squeeze, right? Squeeze. Squeeze. 4 weeks. That's all it's going to take you to be able to do full extensions. 1 month. You know, a lot of people ask me all the time, how long would it take me to look like that? How long would it take me to get abs? How long would it take me to get in shape? Thing is, it's good to have time stamps and time limits on things, but at the same time, you can't just worry about the time it's going to take you to do something. Because if you sit there and worry about the time it's going to take you and how long it's going to take you to accomplish something, you're never going to start, right? You'll never start. And that is the hardest part about working out. It's just fucking starting. Just go ahead and get started, right? That's the hardest part about working out. And being consistent, you're just starting. Because I'm going to be completely honest with y'all, I didn't feel like working out today. And you know what? I said, you know what? Maybe today would be a good day to go try this live thing out, right? So here we are. And now look at me, I'm sweating. I'm busting a sweat, right? I ain't really doing nothing, right? Now I'm ready to work out because I'm warmed up. Body's warm. I'm just like, yeah, I could do 10. Probably even do 20, right? This right here, I discovered this so when I was probably 19 or 20, I found out about the ab wheel. I've been using the ab wheel ever since. It's been over a decade. I've been using ab wheels. And all the other exercises, ab exercises, they're good. They're really good to start, right? Help you build your core up. But what I'm telling you guys is, this and this are the only two things you will ever need to have a six-pack. Promise to God. You don't even, if you're trying to cut weight, cut the weight down, lose the weight, right? Trying to lose weight, by the way, 1 meal a day. If you're trying to lose weight, eat once a day. You're going to be all right. Anyway, after you get to the point where you want to be, these are the only two things you'll ever need to do for abs ever again. I'm telling you right now, these are the only things I've been doing for abs for the last 10 years. over a decade now, right? This is it. And it's not a sales pitch. I'm trying to sell nobody nothing. I'm just letting y'all know how to get right. Now, I think I showed y'all enough for this, right? Everybody sees it. Everybody see 20%. So if you're not strong, you're kind of fat, your shoulders are weak, your abs are weak, your arms are weak, you don't believe you can get out there, go up against the wall, like I said. Do 25%. 25%, right? Doing 25%, 50%, right? 50%, 75%, 75, right? Now we got 100%, right? I know some of y'all go to be able to do this, just this, right? Not even a standing one, just to be able to do this. It's an extremely hard exercise. It's extremely hard. And if you don't work on a technique, you could risk injuring your back, just messing yourself up long term, right? So focus on technique. That's all I gotta say. All right, we're gonna move on to the next one. Now this, you got stubborn belly fat. You got the little pouch right here, right? Can't get rid of it. No diet you tried. Nothing you tried one, right? The belly fat is one every time. So if that's you, or you're just trying to get a six pack and it's hard to get the lower half because this is the hardest part of the body, right? To gain any type of muscle right here, hardest part. So if this is you, you trying to get some muscle down here, you trying to see them veins standing up right here. This is what you want right here. And this is called like not the name of it really. But they're both ab wheels. If you're trying to try them out, you put in ab wheel on Amazon or at Walmart, wherever. They're able to pull them up. I said though. So that first one, that's for like the top half. Your first 4 abs are like of the 6-pack or the 8-pack, whatever, right? The first 4 abs going down to like the 3rd section is what that first one works. And now bottom half coming up to your middle of your abdominal, that's what this is for, right? And by the way, guys, can't stress this enough. If you're ever gonna do any of these exercises where you're gonna be on your knees like this, please, it would behoove you to get something soft, like this pillow, whatever I got here. You guys see me with it all through my workouts, so you're not messing your knees up, right? All right. So this one here, I don't know if any of you guys ever done the mountain climber, the exercise, the mountain climber. This is basically the mountain climber, but you move your legs moving all in unison, so all at once, right? Just the mountain climber, but your legs are together, tied to this wheel, right? And what you're gonna do is you're gonna get up in the push-up position, and you're gonna stretch your legs out just like this. Watch me, right? There we go. Am I fully on there? Right? You know, push-up position, back level, back straight out, and you're gonna come in and crunch, right? Crunch, crunch, right? Crunch, crunch. Hold on, I can't you guys can see me here. Let me back up a little bit. All right, this is probably better, right? Okay. All right. Going back in position, right? Starting position right here, right? Coming in. Boom. Oh. Squeeze, right? Squeeze. And you don't gotta squeeze too much because you're gonna start feeling that moment. You're gonna start feeling it almost immediately. This is always gonna help your shoulders too, right? Because think about it. But most of your body weight is leaning on top of your shoulders when you're doing that exercise. So you're gonna start feeling your shoulders hurting and stuff. Good. Wait. Most importantly, you just want to make sure hands are evenly across, spaced, right? Evenly spaced, evenly across, whatever. And make sure you crunch on the end, all right? You don't got to do too much, right? Right? Now, hold on, there's a cleaning truck coming by. Wait till they go by and start talking again. Hold on. Hold on. All right, guys. So, I went a full force, 100% on the first go with this one, right? But there's also 25. Damn, garbage trucks around this motherfucking day. All right. There's also 25. There's also 50s. And there's also 75 of the way. We're 75% of the way, right? So, I'm going to start at 25%. We're going to go to 50. We'll go to 75. And then I'll show you guys the full 100% stretch again, right? Here we go. So, my 25% is just having your legs all stretched all the way out and then bringing them 25% in. Just in case you got a large gut, you got belly fat, you just can't bring your legs all the way in for whatever the case. You got lower back problems, right? This is what you're going to do right here. Stretch them all the way out, right? Hold on, let me get this stuff out of my way. All right. There we go. All right. So we're stretching out all the way, right? And 25%, just bring your legs in 25% away, right? That's all you can do. That's all you can do. That's it, right? That's all you can do. That's all you can do. The important thing is you gotta stay consistent. You gotta try. You gotta do it every day. If you get trying, we ain't trying nothing. We're doing everything. We don't try nothing. Trying is a failure's favorite term. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying. We're not trying nothing around here. We're doing everything. We're gonna go 50%. Right? That's 50%. Right? 50%. All right? Hold on, y'all gotta get some water. Get some agua. Un momento, people. I'll be right back. Hold on. Woo. All right. Where we at? Are we at 50% still? Is it 50% we at or 75? 75? 75. All right. All right, we're going up 75. 75%. We're going up to 75%. Wait, I gotta see what y'all saying over here. What up, people? Hope y'all training this morning. Y'all teach y'all to get these abs right, those six packs, get your beach body or your bikini body, whatever you want to call them. Right? We're going up 75%. You're just tuning in. This is the ab wheel. This is also the ab wheel. I showed you guys how to use this one. Now I'm demonstrating how to properly use this one. No worry, you got some kind of injury, back injury, hip, whatever. These are all great exercises for those things. Right? Go 75%. Right? 75. 75 is almost touching the hands, the elbows. Right? That's 75%. Right? And don't worry about the amount you're doing in a set when you're starting out. Forget that. Just do them. Because when you forget, you alleviate the stress of thinking about a certain number. You start realizing your mind is a lot stronger than you think. And your body is a lot stronger than your mind thinks. Your mind think it is. Right? Body can endure a lot more pain than the mind can. A lot more pain. So if you learn to control your thoughts, you start fucking winning. Right? All right, here we go. We're going up 400%. This is the 400% of the lower half wheel. Here we go. Like I say, you want to be in a push-up position, just like you're going to do a mountain climb or you're going to do a push-up. And we just straighten the legs out and bring them in the squeezing, right? That's 400, right? That's 400. And you guys can see the difference between 25, 50, 75, and 80, right? You guys can see the complete difference. Guys, you want to do 3 sets, minimal 3 sets daily. You can do them every day for the rest of your life. The greatest thing about calisthenics is that you're pushing around your own body weight, right? So think about it like this. You walk around with that big ass body every day. You walk around with that heavy body every day, right? So why can't you push that around, right? Some of you guys weigh more than 175, 200, 250, 300, 400 pounds. Push that shit around first. Learn to push that around. You don't need to go to the gym. You need to go outside and run, eat your big ass. Or whatever you are. Big, small, fat. I'm not talking about the fat people, whatever. I'm here for y'all, right? But just gotta get started, man. Just gotta get started. These are the only two equipments you'll ever need to have a six-pack, good obliques, and just an overall nice abdominal area. This is it. If you're big, you want to lose weight, cut your food down, your food intake down to 1 meal a day. Eat it around 5, 6 p.m., nothing else, right? That's what you want to do. You got to reprogram the body's paradigm, right? A lot of us are spoiled with 3 meals a day and shit and lied to our whole lives. So you got to eat 3 times a day. A lot of people are like, oh, I get headaches if I don't eat. Not true. Your mind is doing that. Anyway, guys, that's going to be the end of the live today. I just want to come on here today, show you guys these 2 ab workouts. I put in my videos, but I want to really come here and demonstrate that you can do these no matter what size you are, no matter what type of body shape you have. You can do these workouts, and you can accomplish the six-pack. You can't look like me. You will never be able to look like me. However, you can look like the best version of yourself. And it's all inside of every one of you. It's in there. And you just got to start to get that motherfucker out. Anyway, guys, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Upload some videos later. See y'all next time on the next one, all right? Deuces. It's coming back. The fucking live not letting me go. They're not letting me go. Yeah, guys. Thanks, guys. I appreciate the love. Come go check the videos out. My shorts are cute. What's that? All right. Got it.